in the next few hours from now, it will come to manifestation. I speak over every destiny here. I don't know how many years devil has caused you a setback. As I open the book, the hands of God, the power of God will go into manifestation. Your miracle will locate you. For all your years of delay, ever will give you double. In the name of Jesus, as I begin to preach the word, begin to receive your miracle. As I begin to preach the word, God is adversary. As I begin to preach the word, your door shall be open. In the name of Jesus. Take your seat, everybody, quickly. While the ministration were going on, I see the hands of God working on your behalf, especially in the last quarter of year 2017. God is getting involved in your case now. That's what we call it, divine acceleration. When we talk about divine acceleration, what we're talking about, there is increase in the rate of change. Divine, when you say accelerate it, accelerate the car, that is, you're talking about change in the way you accelerate it. There is increase in the rate of change. Increase what? Now, you know what? God is going to do something unusual. It's not going to be by due process. What takes other 1 year to accomplish, you're getting it in 1 month. And Bible said with men it is impossible, but not with God. God cannot be limited. God cannot be stopped. No power can stand in his way. And I prophesy tonight, God is getting involved in your situation. God is coming on board. All those areas you've been frustrated, God will break through. Peter said, I've toiled all the night and I've caught nothing. And Jesus said, do it again. And within a few minutes, he has amazing result. I prophesy, if I be a prophet of God, those things you've been looking for since January is coming to your doorsteps. Those who have promised you and they're not able to do it, you're going to receive phone calls from them. I prophesy, those things that have frustrated you, those things that have brought tears from your eyes, God will overturn it. God will overturn it. God will overturn it. And I speak to the west, I speak to the south. God is bringing your miracle. God is bringing your joy. Come on, say I hear. Increase in the rate of change. That could be change, yeah, but this one is going to happen with a speed. Speedy change. Speedy what? Divine acceleration, meaning your accelerated rate will not be man, will be God. And that's why people around you will be shocked, because they cannot explain the new level you are entering. I stand here with the grace of God. In the past 25 years, I never borrowed money and I don't owe. And that is the grace you are about to be imparted. But I saw a vision tonight. I saw the hands of God. I invoke, I provoke, I command the hand to begin to follow you. I prophesy, what is impossible to you, the hands of God will make it possible. God will empower you. God will speed. God will increase grace upon your life. What you cannot do before now, he will empower you to do it. People you have never met, he's bringing them your way. God will increase your achievement. God will increase your accomplishment. God will exalt you. God will raise up your head. God will bring forth your beauty. Come on, say yeah. The hands of God. It doesn't matter those who have gone ahead of you. It doesn't matter those who are mocking you. It doesn't matter how many years they've gone ahead. But one thing is certain, when the Lord finds you out, when his hand comes upon you, he empowers you. What you cannot do before now, you begin to do it. The kind of money you have never touched, you begin to touch it. The kind of people you have never met, they begin to come into your life. And I prophesy, you are going to break status quo. You are going to break level. You are pushing boundary. You are entering level. You are touching money. You are getting blessed. I prophesy, God is coming upon you. Anointing is locating you. I break the yoke of hardship. I break the yoke of limitation. The hands of God is mighty. The hands of God is powerful. God will find you out. You know what David said? was in a miracle. I was in a horrible pit, and the Lord reached out to me. He brought me out of horrible pit. He brought me out of indebtedness. He brought me out of joblessness. I prophesy the hands of God is locating you. You're coming out of indebtedness. You're coming out of hardship. You're coming out of humiliation. You're coming out from darkness. He will exalt you. He will lift up your head. He will change your story. Come on, shall hear. I saw the hands of God. I knew my story. Exactly about 15 years ago, I saw a visitation. Since that time till now, I've seen a speed that is scary. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. Turn your Bible quickly. The hands of God. The hands of God. Before you leave here, you will feel the hands of God upon you. He will visit you. He will look at you. He will break that curse. He will remove that limitation. Every stumbling block will become a stepping stone. God will lift you up. He will change your story. Those I told you yesterday, they will know you again. His son will take away that yoke. He will break that curse. He will increase your strength. He will increase your favor. Come on, shout yes. Turn your Bible to 1 Kings chapter 18. The hands of God. In the next 7 days, you will see the hands of God. When you are sleeping, He will come for you. When you are taking your part, He will come for you. When you are walking frustrated, He will come for you. David said, I was in a miracle. He looked there. Amen. Thought I can come out of it. He said, I cried unto the Lord. Then suddenly He gave it to me. He brought me out of the horrible pit. He brought me out of miracle. Somebody is coming out tonight. Somebody shall be lifted tonight. God will set you free. God will wipe away your tears. God will change your story. Come on, shout yes. It doesn't matter what people say. What you need is the hands of God. I was mocked by my colleagues in ministry. I was looked down upon by neighbors. People talk down on me. People look down on me. I almost give up on myself. His hand located me. His hand find me out. Everywhere I go, I'm a piece of attraction. At home or abroad, because His hand is upon me. He lifted me from poverty. He lifted me from hardship. He lifted me from infirmity. He lifted me from demonic oppression. From today, He set me free. And I prophesy, the God that elevates me, He will elevate somebody. The God that set me free, He will set somebody free. The God that deliver me is going to deliver you. I prophesy, receive your deliverance, receive your elevation, receive your acceleration. He's wiping away your tears. He's changing your story. He's rounding it up. God will make a way. God will lift you up. He will fight your battle. He will change your story. He will beautify you. Come on, shout yes. The hands of God, when it comes on you, it changes your story. When it comes on you, it fights your battle. When it comes on you, it brings in your miracle. When it comes on you, it changes your beauty. I prophesy, it's changing your ashes to beauty. Oh, it's turning your money to dancing. The hands of God. When the hands come upon you, a people that look down on you will look up to you. When the hands of God come upon you, a people that walk away from you will come back to celebrate you. I prophesy, the hands will change your story. The hands will change your level. In the name of Jesus. 1 Kings 18. The hands of God. 1 Kings 18. Verse 46. 1 Kings 18. Oh, you are awesome, Father. There are people here today. Before this year is over, you'll be touching millions. Before this year is over, you're having your own good accommodation. You are going to do Christmas sales in your own shop. When you don't have money for capital, How come you have a shop and you do sales? Because the zeal of the Lord shall perform it. If it's of the Lord, he has men. Bible says a people that never know you will serve you. Majority of favor I receive in my life come from men I don't know. If the Lord be for you, no man can be against you. First King 18. First King 18:46. Father, you are awesome. And the hands of the Lord was on Elijah, and he gathered up his loin and ran before Ahab to the entrance of Jezreel. Hear me, somebody. Ahab has gone ahead of him. He has instructed Ahab, go ahead. I can hear the sound of abundance of rain. And my Bible says Ahab climbed the chariot. He went ahead of Elijah, and Elijah stayed back, still seeking the face of God. Don't rush out of his presence until you feel his touch. You get out too soon. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch me. Somebody touch my soul. Oh, while I was praying to my Father, somebody touch. Why do you rush out until you feel his touch? Why do you rush out? You are too much in haste. Because your thinking time is gone. God is never late. He said, in the days I will bestow glory on you. He said, everyone that afflicted you will come to bow at the source of your feet. Bible says, Ahab has gone ahead. Some people are driving car. Some are married before you. Some have a good job. And it looks as if God has not answered your prayer. Wait for the fingers of God. When the hands of God come upon you. I read various translations. Some say God heavily empowered them. Some say God bestowed power on him. And he began to do something beyond the strength of a man. After today's service, unusual power is coming upon you. Unusual grace is coming upon you. Unusual ability is coming upon you. Unusual favor is going to locate you. I prophesy you are going to be empowered. The answer of God is coming upon you. What you could not do before now, you'll be empowered to do it. What you could not do before now, ever we help you to do it. Where you have never been, he will make a way for you. He will open your door. He will bring your help. He will connect you. Come on, say yes. That somebody has gone ahead doesn't mean they are better than you. Some of you, as many as are still waiting on God, you're not wasting time. No. Are you indebted here? Let the hands come upon you. If your uncle doesn't give you, you can't survive. That's why when you're coming, your uncle has lost respect for you. Or you are the one bothering her husband. But it won't be long. Beauty is coming back to you. God will restore your dignity. Because the hands of God will locate you. Quickly before I close, come over to 1 Samuel chapter 5. The hands of God. God will look for your breakthrough. I tell you, starting from today, October 1st. 1 Samuel chapter 5. 1 Samuel. Today we'll say that the hands of God will give you empowerment. Those who have gone ahead of you, you will surpass them. Overtaking is allowed. When the hands of God come, strange favor. What takes others years of accomplishment, it will give you in days. That is the hands of God. 1 Samuel, I read from, let me read verse 1 and 2, then I go to 6 before I close. 1 Samuel chapter 5. 1 Samuel chapter 5, I read verse 1 and 2. And the Philistine took the ark of God and brought it from Ebenezer unto Ashdod. And when the Philistine took the ark of God, they brought it unto the house of Dagon and set it by Dagon. Look up. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to round up. The ark of God has been taken. There is something that belongs to you that is not with you. There is something that not being your hand has affected your glory. Some of you not driving a car, somebody is not respecting you. Not having a job, somebody is not respecting you. That you are not a house owner, somebody does not respect you. There is something that the powers of darkness are holding. That you're not having it has taken away respect and honor from you. There is something today that you lack. Any in that miracle, when the hands of God come down, they are going to let go what they are taking from you. I don't know whether they are hidden mirror, whether they are some wickedness. I don't know the power that denied you your blessing, but tonight the hands of God will get them. The hands of God will judge them. Come on, say yes. Two things about the hands of God. When the hands of God come upon his own children, is to empower them and to glorify them. And when the hands of God locate your enemy, is to judge them. If somebody has been tormenting you and they refuse to let you go, somebody is sitting on your promotion and they will not let go, today you are going to invoke the hands of God. When the hands of God locate them, by fire, by force, they will let go. Now here they took the ark of God to the house of Dagon. Now there is no way Israelite can go and take the ark. While they are there, their glory is gone. They've become Ichabod. Glory departed. Can I tell you something? There are some of you tonight. The way to get a car, you don't know. How will you be Lord? You don't even know. Even though somebody want to marry you, where will the money come from? Some of you to rent a flat in Lagos, you don't know how it's going to be. Where will you gather 500,000, 800,000? To even buy furniture. We talk about traveling abroad. Even though you get visa, where will the 800,000 come out from? The visa fee. There are some men here now. They don't own enough for marriage. Nobody say they no see fine sister. What did they stop them? Now ego. Now ego. Ego. We are number one. Before they rent the house, and some sisters no want one room. Some sisters no want one room. If I thought they want pity you, they say room and parlor, self-contained. Private kitchen, private toilet. That now be self-contained. Say, okay. You want to marry me? Yes, Holy Spirit is leading me. He don't say, brother, Holy Spirit. But sister don't want no Holy Spirit. Sister, Holy Spirit. They go see make their demand, even Holy Spirit. Even though God say, my daughter, this is your husband. They say, God, now one room he gets. Praise the Lord. I get some young men here. And in the Lagos of today, to get room and parlor self-contained, I don't know how much now. It go reach almost 400,000 or 300,000. To buy furniture. And they don't want stove, they want gas. $60 low. They don't want stove. Now gas. They want self-contained kitchen. May God save brothers. But don't worry. The hands of God is coming upon you. Some of you, you know what you want. Some of you are busy, you're good in business. Where's the money to rent the shop? First, the law put a law, 1 month rent. But Lagosian landlord will not take it. They not agree. They say, now first, the law build my house. Praise the Lord. Now the question is, how does the younger one start? How would they start? Praise the Lord. But because you have him, his hand will look out for you. Each time me and my wife stand at the bus stop, Those who are driving a car, I wonder, how did they buy it? I almost thought all the car owners are criminal. May God forgive me. Because I don't know how people can save 50,000, 100,000 to 500. To me, it was a mystery. Is it the offering? There's 500 naira. The day I preach with thunder and brimstone, you go reach 1,000. Some members are very stubborn. They need a stubborn message to bring money out of their hand. If you don't preach fire, make angel be witness, make Holy Ghost come down. Some people, they don't bring the money from house. Remember, I go preach with things I peace for body. When I preach with fire, oh my God, Tom Samson. Be like say when the thing come day hot, the offering go up small. Be like someone you say, be like say we preach that today, may just increase the thing. Now, dear person, one dream of buying a car. Pastor Ben, it looks a mystery to me. Today's life, I can't explain how. Beloved, many times it looks almost impossible until the hands of God. Whatsoever is impossible today, if I be a prophet of God, the hands of God will locate you. Now, when the hands of God come upon your enemy, it's for judgment. They carry the ark of God into the house of Dagon. And there's no way Israelite can go and take it. Some of you here, except God intervene, you may never see million in your life. Many of you may never be a car owner. Many of you may never be a landlord. Except God step in. How do you want to do it? Where will you gather 2-3 million? The Omonile are there. Hey, can I say it? Hold it there. Hold it. Omonile. Meant the iron rod. Eh? Where will you start from? If not that God stepped in. But I bow my knee right now. And I invoke the majesty of God. From today, many of you will become car owners. Many of you become landlord and landlady. You become international traveler. In the name of Jesus. Let me round up here. The only way is for the hands of God. And Bible said the hands of God came down. And they visited everybody. It began to afflict them. Began to afflict them. Began to afflict them. And because God judged their God, Dagon, he cut the hand of Dagon. Cut the lip, the hand, he cut it. Anyone holding that your miracle, from today I declare judgment over them. Anyone that have a case in your setback, today I declare that judgment in the name of Jesus. And they told the heart to Ekronite. Ekronite cry, hey, beg, don't drop it there, hey. Until the heart came back. Who it belongs. Stand up, everybody.